Salutations everyone, this is Razor here today, Sunday, Emblem tutorial day, where I'm going to give you guys another Rooster Teeth inspired logo. First we did Drunk Bernie, then we did Jersey Mike's Gavin, then we did the Tower of Pimps, and now we're doing something from another facet of Rooster Teeth Productions, RWBY, the brainchild of the man, the myth, the legend, Monty Ohm. This is the silhouette of Ruby from RWBY, as you would see on the T-shirt that was just released on the Rooster Teeth store last week, I believe, right around the same time as the yellow trailer dropped, which was amazing, by the way. Gosh, the yellow trailer was just so good. I mean, you have Barbara as the voice, you got Jack's character getting punched in the nuts, you had gun gauntlets. Yeah, what more could you want? The trailer had everything. But I think the first trailer, the Ruby Red trailer, holds a special place in everyone's heart because that's when we were first introduced to this brand new project from Monty Ohm and Rooster Teeth with Carrie and Miles and all the animators and concept artists over there at Rooster Teeth. It looked amazing. The first trailer blew everyone out of the water with Ruby and her crescent rose, the gun scythe is absolutely phenomenal. And the music and the style and the animation, the action was just amazing. And each trailer after just kept getting, better and better with more stuff that were introduced, more characters, more creative fucking weapons that are just astounding. The emblem itself is, not gonna lie, it's one of the harder ones to make. I actually wasn't even sure I was going to be able to successfully create this one, but I actually did. Whenever I see something that I want to make an emblem tutorial for, I start looking at it and count to see how many layers each individual thing was going to take. And I was looking at this and I was like, I could actually do this. I can actually do this. So I gave it a shot. Made my own red because I didn't have a red that I really liked that mixed with Ruby. From what we've seen so far. So I made my own red. There you see there are a couple layers that I end up taking out later, like the black circle or oval that I have at the top left of the crescent of the moon. I do end up taking that out. If it's kind of a pipe dream to think I can have that much detail in the background when you need all the layers that you can on Ruby and the crescent rose and her cape and everything. I also end up taking like the black indentation on the top of her hair because it's really not that necessary, and you need it for like the crescent rose and for her other arm, the right arm. You really just need a fist and the sleeve. But for the most part, the emblem it doesn't seem it's not as hard as it may seem. It definitely seemed like there's a lot of things to do. Uh, the head isn't really that difficult. You have the red circle there with a couple of layers for some hair detail, which I think really helps piece it together. You can really help identify the character as well. But as far as like the body goes, like her torso and her dress, it's pretty easy actually. It's just a few blocky layers and just follow the tutorial with a little bit of frailed out little frizzies at the bottom, to give it some depth. And then the arm, the right arm takes a little bit of working with to see what I really liked, the look of it. And then the left arm is just on the crescent rose itself, and the crescent rose is pretty easy, self-explanatory. Just bunch of nice, smooth, straight, sharp shapes that work out really well. Um, as far as the legs, I'm sure there's a couple different ways to do that, but I just want to do it as simply as possible. But I thought it turned out very, very well. I'm very, very proud of it, and I definitely cannot wait for RWBY to come out. It looks absolutely amazing. I won't be able to make it to RTX to see it premiere, so I guess I'll just have to wait like everyone else for it to come out on roosterteeth.com. But it definitely looks amazing. Like every single time I see a trailer, I just end up throwing money at the screen, hoping something's gonna happen. But unfortunately, we're just gonna have to wait. It was awesome that they finally released a RWBY T-shirt in the Rooster Teeth store, which is what this emblem is based off of. It's based off of that silhouetted design, and it'd be actually pretty cool to see what else I could do with like any of the other characters or logos in the game, because there are logos, like especially with like Weiss's spells that she uses, her and her awesome little rapier revolver magic sword thing. That's just really cool. A lot of creativity. Monty Ohm is a machine. I tell you, he is the next step in human evolution. You know, we were like cavemen, then we started, you know, walking upright, and then we'll evolve into becoming robots, and then the robots will evolve into Monty Ohms. That's how it's gonna work, because this guy, he works like a machine, and he's creative and amazing. Everything we saw him do with Red versus Blue, with the action and the animation, was fantastic, and it's awesome to see him get his very own series, creating an anime here. You know, Americanized, and the computer art style that we've known from his previous work on Red versus Blue. His, you know, emphasis on action is great, but we're also going to, of course, get a fantastic story, because that's what we've come to expect from the folks over there at Rooster Teeth, over there in Austin, which would be like the best place in the universe to work, I'm sure, as you all can tell. But RWBY looks like it's going to be really good. The weapons, fantastic. The crescent rose, that just blew everyone's minds away. Weiss's rapier sword revolver thing looked great. The black characters, like blade ring gun thing, very creative. And then you have Adam's like Guy Ray Zero inspired sword with a charged sheath. That is very, very cool. Obviously Guy Ray Zero inspired, because Monty, he knows his anime, and I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to get to his level, but it's gonna take some time. But definitely big fan of his work. Definitely love all of the trailers. The yellow trailer was absolutely fantastic, and it's nice to see the Rooster Teeth ladies getting to voice these characters. It's really cool, and you know, Jack's character getting punched in the nuts as well, little pervert that he is. Uh, very, very cool. I definitely cannot wait for the show to finally come out, of season one of many. Hopefully, you know, if everything turns out right, and I'm sure it will, because it already has like a really big following, even though we haven't had any actual, you know, canonized series episodes yet. It already has a big following. Every trailer is getting millions and millions of hits. You can go on DeviantArt and see all these different types of artwork that people are doing from the characters of RWBY. Is absolutely amazing. You already got people cosplaying as the characters, just absolutely fantastic. No one's done yellow yet, because it's only been a week since the trailer. So I'm kind of hoping Jessica Negri, friend of mine and friend of Monty as well, can throw her hat in the ring, and be yellow for RWBY. That would be absolutely fantastic. Match made in heaven, with the gun gauntlets and everything. Absolutely astounding. Great music, great animation, great action. It just looks like it's going to be a really great show, and I wanted to you know, show my love of it in this emblem right here, as I did for like achievement hunter people and animated adventure stuff. So good looking stuff. Use a title that, you know, kind of works with it. So went for the Fast Mags looking title, because it was, you know, black and red, just like a RWBY silhouette. So hope you guys enjoyed. Comments are always appreciated. And Monty, if you are watching this, I absolutely, you know, bow down to your awesomeness. Although I have one gripe: you were not anywhere near the booth at Comic Con last year, so I couldn't get you to sign my Red versus Blue DVD. I scoured the entire floor for you, and you never visited the booth whenever I was there. So, man, you were like a true ninja. Couldn't find you. But all joking aside, great job. Cannot wait for RWBY to come out.